Set 75946 Hungarian Horntail Triwizard Challenge is a Lego Harry Potter set. It comes with 265 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it is for the recommended ages of 8+. It was released in North America on July 1st, 2019. This set retails in Canada for $39.99, the UK and US for $29.99, and the rest of Europe for a weird price of $34.11. Which is rather weird. Now, a disclaimer on this set is in the Europe and UK, it is currently listed as retired. In the US and Canada, it currently shows it is out of stock. Most of the other toy stores that I have checked do not currently have the set listed on their site, which means that it is in the process of being retired in North America. If you want this set, find a way to get it at retail price immediately if after watching this review you still want it. Because right now in Canada, at least on Amazon where I could find the set, it's already marked up by about $25. So it's already happening. And most other sets like Bricklinked, or sites like Bricklinked and eBay, are at least marking them up by $3 to $5 at a minimum. So if after this review you still want it, buy it immediately because it is officially being retired. Now, that being said, the front of the box has a rather nice picture of what looks like to be an arena with a tent and 3 minifigs up there with Harry on the broom flying against a horntail who's chained to a nest. The 4 minifigs listed below are Cedric Diggory, Victor Crumb, Fleur Delacour, and Harry Potter. The back of the box has 3 pictures, one of them being Harry being chased by the horntail, along with the open tent, Fleur Delacour, Cedric Diggory, and a little nest with the chain. The other picture to the exact right of that shows the horntail being chained by that, and then you have a picture above that with showing that the tent can open. Fleur Delacour is in that. One side has the picture that's on the front in a more smaller scale, along with the title of the set in 2 other languages. The other side has the warning that small parts may cause choking hazards if ingested by very young children, and the Lego Life app. The top of the box has where the components are made, along with Cedric Diggory and Victor Crumb holding a goblet and wand. Both of them are. Harry holding a golden egg and a wand, and Fleur Delacour holding what looks to be a potion and a wand. The actual size indicator is a Harry Potter with the teenage legs, the legs that are between the unmovable child legs and the normal minifigure legs. And the bottom of the set has the usual UPC recycling trademarks and also small icons of the Warner Brothers and the Wizarding World. And it is a push and peel box here. So that's what that is, and that's fun. So the set comes with bags 1 and 2, 2 dragon wings that are not in any bag whatsoever, a thing of 4 stickers, and an instruction booklet. The instruction booklet has the front part shows that the dragon, Fleur Delacour, and Harry Potter are in bags 1, and the tent, the nest, Cedric Diggory, and Victor Crumb are in bags 2. And the back of the set shows a bigger advertisement for the Lego Life app, along with a picture of several other sets, none of which, as far as I know at this point, are retired. I will quickly check that out. Okay, so after looking, the page shows the Hungarian Horntail set and the Expecto Patronum set, which are both retired in the UK stores and sold out of stock in North America. So those for North America are retiring very soon and will not be seen at some point. So if you want to buy both of them, buy them so that you're not getting them at stupidly overcost prices. It also shows Hagrid's Hut and the Clock Tower set, and there's a single page of parts. And now I get to have fun building this. so this is actually quite interesting to build in several ways. So we have 4 minifigures. We have Fleur Delacour, who has a very arrogant face and a frightened face on her. We have Harry Potter, who has a normal face and a fierce face. There is Victor Crumb, who has a sort of sheepish-looking face and a scowling face. And we have Cedric Diggory, who has a normal face and a fierce face. They all have wands. Harry has his firebolt broom. A black broom with a little footrest thing that they usually add to the brooms. For, the high-end brooms. We have a nest with a golden egg, some fire, and a chain, which is supposed to be, if I can get it on, chaining up the horntail so it can't fly away. We have the tent, which has the 3 logos of the schools, Beauxbatons, Durmstrang, and Hogwarts in there stickered on. It opens up, there's a bed, a dresser with a potion on it, and 2 goblets on a table, and that's really the only thing interesting about it. And the horntail is by far the most interesting in part of this. So the wings fully articulate, they have little claws on it. The mouth can, if you take out the flame section, the mouth can completely close. It's a little harder to open. And getting that flame in there is a little easier when you have the actual flame in there, the component. The neck articulates, the tail fully articulates and is spiky, and the legs can articulate too, and the feet can grasp things, which is really cool. So the reason that this is cool for me is that I have, it's in pieces behind the boxes somewhere. I have the first task that was released during the 4th year wave of stuff. So during the Goblet of Fire movie, when they released those sets, I have the 4th task from it. So I also have the dragon. The reason why this is cool is because this dragon is so much better than the other one. The other one was a body piece, 2 wings you could attach, and a head, and the top of the head. And you could put flames in it, put spikes on put spikes on the back of the head. And the tail component, which is 2 things, along with the wings, which were actually the exact same type. But that was it. It was very lackluster. However, it came with more pieces. It came with a set of stands, so you got Mad Eye, Dumbledore, and you had stands in a little rocky enclosure, which was very nice. So, which makes this tent rather lackluster. For the build, because of the dragon, I'm going to give it a 3. There's nothing special about it. The only redeeming quality is the dragon and the fact that you get 4 unique minifigures to the set. The play is going... I'm also going to give it a... oh god, no. I'm also going to give the play a 3. There's not a lot of features for this, really. You have, of course, the egg, and which is a normal egg. In the first set that they ever released, it was actually an egg with a magnetic attachment, so you'd put a little thing in Harry's arm and you could fly by and he'd pick up the egg. This doesn't have it, so it's just a normal golden egg that they've, or an egg piece that they've painted gold that they've released. The other one can be found in the second Harry Potter, in the 2020 Harry Potter Advent Calendar, which you can still get from some places. And there's a little bit of flames around the chain. You can have a chain dragon, him break off, chase Harry. You can have these. I don't know why they were added, considering how there was at no point were they shown in the task in the movie other than in the tent. But I guess that's why you have the tent with it. And the tent doesn't really have any features that are really, playable. So this gets a 3. The display gets a 2. The only worthy part to display on this set is the dragon itself. The rest of it is just, I wouldn't even bother. It's not that great. And the value of this set at the 265 pieces, and the fact that you're mostly at that price range piece for part, and the fact that it's not the best thing, I'm going to give the value a 2. It's not a great value for what you're getting. So all in all, this set is now retiring, and I can definitely see why LEGO would do it. This wasn't the best set that I have ever seen from the Harry Potter lineup. It isn't even, and while it isn't quite among the worst, it's definitely down there. So I can see why they are retiring this set only after about a year and a half. So I would not recommend this set, is just my personal opinion on this. If you want, if you're someone who collects Lego and needs to have all of the Harry Potter sets, then get it, but I would not recommend it. And as it's retiring soon, if you want to get it immediately. But this is just not a set that I feel like I can just say, hey, buy it because it's great. It's really not. It is rather lackluster. And with that, I will see you all next time.